What's up, Cleveland Central? I'm Alex.
I'm Knox.
This is Wolfpack News, and I want to go home.
It's officially the last month of school.
Thank God.
Happy birthday to the following students. May 1st, David Burney, Brendan Causey, Kiana Regis. May 2nd, Lars Armstrong, Shacalvin Downer, Darren Harris, Mackenzie Jones. May 3rd, Yancy Clark, Jose Flores, Caleb Thompson. May 4th, Dakara Beasley. May 5th, Jada Farmer. May 6th, Zalima Rodriguez, Amaya Ward, Orion Ward. May 7th, Brianna Thompson, and Kadera Wallace. Happy birthday, everybody.
What's up, Wolfpack? How we doing? School year is May. School year's coming to a close, to an end here. I don't know how many more episodes we'll have left in the season, but we'll try and end with strong couple finales there. All right, I got another Brita prop thing for you. First of all, can you see these? Okay, those are cow tails. This is a very good old school candy. All right, it's like it's almost like caramel cream, but long stick. Okay. All right, so we had this conversation the other day. Has anyone ever looked at a cow's foot? I don't know if I have. I've never owned a cow, not been around many. I don't know if they have toes like Winston, like a paw, or like hooves. But Mr. Grant, I think you said they have hooves, right?
Yes, they have hooves.
Okay, so that leads me to my theory. I've been thinking the reason why cows have hooves is because they lack toes. Is that literally a cricket chirping? Okay, so a couple more ones. When it rains, cows lay under. What do you call a cow with no legs, though?
What?
Ground beef. What do you call a cow with only 3 legs?
What?
Lean beef? Okay, here you go, guys. This is it for this week. This is going to be your weekly finale. 1 second. Okay, a little experiment for everyone. I think it's calendar appropriate. Depending when you're watching this. Okay. This is it's actually an old chalkboard tool, I believe, with, it's called this is called that's like a chalk line reel or a plumb bob, where back in the day, this is a true story, Miss Gaines told me, they would hang this, it's kind of dangerous now, but they would hang this weight on a string, and that would allow to draw vertical lines down the chalkboards, right? I guess I could do it with white marker or whiteboards, but I'm gonna use it for something else. Either way, I'm gonna take the plumb bob. All right, I'm going to. I hope it doesn't pierce the. Whoops. Okay. Now I think we had mayo prop in the past, right? Okay. I'm going to do this. Wrap this up. Okay. So that's good. Okay. Now, double filter water from the filter downstairs and the brew filler. No big deal. Okay, ready? This works. Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, it's Mr. Grant here, and come in with a few jokes here. So, I've been out and about lately, doing a lot more walking at night, and a friend of mine said I need to get something to protect myself, so I got myself armed, and I got to hand it to him. It's been doing pretty well. So, anyone gives me problems, they know that they won't catch these hands. All right, have a good one.
Okay, I'm here with
Shannon Pie.
Steve.
KK. And of course today is Rachel's favorite teacher.
I give Mr. Odello a 20 out of 10. I give Coach James a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend.
I give Miss Stanford a 10 out of 10. Action.
My name's Gerard, and I'm here with
Tyson Nehemiah Bernice.
Kanai Pruitt.
and the question of today is rank your favorite teacher.
My favorite teacher is Miss Sibley, 10 out of 10. Will learn again.
My favorite teacher, Dr. Johnson, a 10. Miss Rodello, a 10.
I'm Jamar. I'm here with
Alright. Kiki.
Zach. And the question is, rate your favorite teacher.
My favorite teacher, Miss Hardy. She's a 10.
My favorite teacher, Miss Rodello. She's a 10.
My favorite teacher, Coach James. The family, he a 10.
Hello, I'm Dan Cassell, and these are my co-hosts, Bob and Bernard.
Hello.
Hello. For this episode, we're actually taking up fan requests. This is gonna be terrible. First show up is something called David the Gnome, in reference to our cameraman whose birthday is this week. What's David the Gnome?
It was a show in like the 80s, and it was about this magical gnome doctor guy named David, and he would like go around the forest and like help the creatures and such.
Yeah, it had like one of the worst depressing endings ever for a kid show.
Well, I'd like to see it get remade so I actually know what it is. I guess, I don't know. Okay, next show up, Caillou. Yeah, we all know Caillou at this point.
Oh god.
Anything you want to say about how bad it is?
He's horrible. Don't like him.
Maybe he grew up to be Saitama,
Grew up to be who?
the guy from One Punch Man. They both have the same hairstyle.
Wow. My theory, the kid's a brat. That's it.
That's not a theory, that's fact.
They ain't good enough. Next show up, Real Monsters. Let me guess, dramatic effect?
Yep.
Good. Anyway, my theory, I'd like to see how he's doing on other channels, like Cartoon Network, for example, or something.
You would probably have to pay them in toenails.
Toenails?
Yeah, that was their like favorite form of currency.
Oh boy. Next show up, Doug, the Nickelodeon version. I'm not talking about the Disney remake.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My theory, that's the one that's actually good and should be remade.
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Wait, have you two?
Or maybe a revisit to see what they're up to today.
Like a Doug something years later?
Yeah.
Could be interesting.
What is Doug up to? Is he a writer or is he something else? What is Skeeter up to? Did Doug and Patty get together at the end?
I don't know. And the last show up from Matt, yeah, I think that's what he likes to be called, is DuckTales, the original version. My theory, the remake did it justice, and I would like to see how the original Scrooge McDuck voice actor was.
Oh, he was great. The only thing I would have to say is don't try jumping into a pool of coins.
Who would?
It hurts. Owie.
It's a pool full of metal.
But he made it look like it was so much fun.
Oh boy. Well, that's it for cartoon conspiracies. There's thankfully no weird bullcrap. Huh? Dear me, Bob and Bernard, I watch you from my balcony seat, and I have yet received my payment for using my studio. If my demands are not met, I will curse you all to perform a musical episode. Best wishes to Phantom? Who's the Phantom? Wait, what? No, cut the noises. Who's the Phantom?
The Phantom.
Oh! And
He's just known the Phantom.
I thought this was your studio.
No.
Boy, how much does he want?
I don't know how to get with the producer on that.
Oh boy. When did you make a deal with him?
I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't.
I didn't. Did anyone know this was his studio? The cameraman did. You've got to be kidding me. How much do we owe him? And why is he gonna curse us to perform a musical out of all things?
You owe him $2.5 million in expenses.
2
Well, you better get to saving.
I'm a 15-year-old boy. How am I supposed to get 2.5 million phones in a week?
Look at, some of the kids on YouTube. How much does, what's his name make for just looking at toys?
Contact Elon Musk.
You have got to be kidding me.
And worry about those vocal cords.
Thanks a lot. Reminder, no students are allowed on Wolf Lane during lunch periods. All students should be under the supervision of their teacher. Votech students who return from third lunch, you should remain in the cafeteria. Do not sit on Wolf Lane. Driver ed students who are not driving should remain in the gym after lunch. You do not have permission to loiter and hang out on the steps of Wolf Lane. Just gun reminders. Young ladies and men. Hoodies, hats, ski masks, bonnets, or do-rags are not allowed. As you enter a building, remove those items. It's made everyone knows the expectations. Holes are not allowed in jeans or shorts. AirPods and headphones are not allowed. Teachers, if students are in violation of the dress code, please notify the office. Any violations of the dress code will result in 2 days of ISS. Students, if you are caught vaping, in possession of a vape, or are with a group vaping, you will be suspended. Vapes are not allowed at school. A reminder about our end of the year activities. If you are suspended during the 4th 9 weeks, you will not be allowed to participate. This includes skipping class, fighting, etc. We will be sure that you serve 0 day at home on May 19th.
I was capping. I was lying.
And not make comments and listen, because the questions you're asking are what I have just got.
Listen to me. I don't wanna. I don't really wanna stay. I don't wanna
Are we talking or not? What's the problem? Why are you yelling at him though?
Yelling.
Welcome to Worldwide News. We talk about news from around the world. Today, our stories include 2 10-year-olds found working past 2 a.m. for no pay, men and money becoming scarce in Russia, and the last of 4 Mississippi escapees captured. 2 10-year-old children were found working in a Louisville McDonald's, sometimes past 2 a.m. Further investigation found over 305 children working in several different states, working legally prohibited hours and performing tasks illegal for young workers. 2 were employed but not paid. Russia's facing a grim death toll and massive resource shortfalls as they prepare for a widely anticipated Ukrainian spring offense. Many wonder how much longer the country can supply resources and manpower to this war. The last of the 4 men who escaped from a Mississippi jail last month was just taken into custody. Escapee Corey Harrison was taken into custody at a residence in Crystal Spring, Mississippi. Previously, Dylan Arlington was found dead in a house fire. Jerry Reyes was captured in Spring Valley, Texas a day later, and Casey Grayson was found dead in New Orleans Wednesday. Thank you, that's all we have for today.
And next up is sports.
With whoever we can get.
It's officially winding down to the end of our segment.
Good night.
What's up, Cleveland Central? I'm Alex.
I'm Knox.
And this is Wolfpack Sports.
For baseball on April 28th, they played against New Hope and lost 0-10, ending our season. Great job to everyone.
For track, congrats to all those who are going to state. Travion Stokes for the 100 meter and 200 meter. Travion Stokes, John Eubanks II, Taylor McCroy, Javion Harper for the 200 meter relay, Christy Zollicoffer for the 100 meter, and Faith Butler for the 200 meter. Congrats, everyone.
And for softball on February 28th, they lost to Saltillo 0-10, ending their season. Great year, everyone.
Thanks for watching.
This has been Wolfpack Sports.
See you next time. Welcome back to Mythology Talks.
I'm Knox.
I'm Alex.
And today's legend is the legend of Lilith.
Lilith is the most notorious demon in Jewish tradition. In some sources, she is conceived as the original woman, created even before Eve, and she is often presented as the thief of newborn infants. Lilith means the night, and she embodies the emotional, spiritual aspect of darkness, terror, sensuality, and unbridled freedom. More recently, she has come to represent the freedom of feminist women who no longer want to be good girls.
The story of Lilith originated in the ancient Near East, where a wilderness spirit known as the Dark Maid appears in the Sumerian myth, a descent of Inanna. Another reference appears in the tablet of the 7th century BCE found in the Arslan Tash, Syria, which contains the inscription, "O fire in a dark chamber, go away at once, O Lilith." Lilith later made her way to the Israelite tradition, possibly even into the Bible. Describing an inhospitable wilderness tells us their goat demons shall greet each other, and there the Lilith shall find rest. Some believe the word Lilith is a reference to the night owl, and some others say it is indeed a reference to the demon Lilith. A magical bowl from the 1st century CE, written in Hebrew, reads, "Designated is this bowl for sealing the house of the Gianna Bar Mamai, that there flee from him the evil Lilith." Ancient images of Lilith which show her hands bound appear in the form of visual magic containing her.
In the Talmud, Lilith becomes not only a spirit of darkness, but also a figure of uncontrolled sexuality. The Babylonian Talmud says, "It is forbidden for a man to sleep alone in a house, let Lilith get a hold of him."
Alright, let's get into our opinions.
I like Lilith. She's a feminist icon.
I just like how she shows that a man can't control her. Thanks for watching.
This was Mythology Talks.
See you next time for the Legend of Dragons.
Wake up! You still gotta finish this segment.
Thanks for watching.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
This has been Wolfpack News.
Only 2 more episodes until the end of the school year.
See you next time.